Okay, lads, here we come to the subtracting of fractions. I'm just going to do two. One very simple one, and then one where we use whole numbers where things get a bit more complicated. The same as adding. I choose to draw one solid line for my lowest common denominator. In this case, it's not 4 times 2, but 4. 4 goes into 4 once. 1 times 3 is 3. And then I subtract. 2 goes into 4 twice. Twice times 1 is 2. And I have a very simple 3 minus 2 is 1 over 4. And there we go. When I have whole numbers, fractions that I've got to subtract with whole numbers thrown in, the first thing I'll obviously do is to subtract the whole numbers first. So 5 minus 2 is 3. I draw my line for my lowest common denominators. And by now you've all guessed that the lowest common denominator for 6 and 3 is indeed 6. So there goes my 6. 6 goes into 6 into itself once. 1 times 1 is 1. Minus 3 goes into 6 twice. 2 times 2 is 4. And now I have a problem because I can't subtract 4 from 1, which is where this step comes into now. I've got to go and borrow from the whole number. So I draw a line through the whole number and I write 2 because I've borrowed 1. And on this same line over here, I write the value of the one that I borrowed. And obviously it'll always be the denominator. So in this case, I've borrowed 6 over 6. And then I add that 6 to the 1. And I have 7 minus 4 over my denominator, which is 6. And I can complete my sum. I write my whole number down. 7 minus 4 is 3 over 6. And I'm not done, eh? I've got to simplify the 3 over 6. And that simplifies to 3 goes into 3 once and into 6. My answer is, it's quite a lot of work to do. Make sure that you don't skip this step, because as they get trickier, you're going to rely on your steps that you don't skip, because if you skip a step, you make a mistake. Okay. Thank you. I hope that helps.